Hi, Jerry with BoaterInput, and I'm here at the 2026 Houston Boat Show, and I am in the SMG dealer booth, and I am standing in front of a brand new pontoon called Flamingo. Now, the pontoon market has been on fire the last couple of decades, and there are a lot of manufacturers who jumped into the fold. But one of the newest and one of the most innovative new entries is Flamingo Pontoons. So with that, I want to introduce Mr. Brian Davis, co-founder of the company.
Hey Jerry, how you doing? So like Jerry said, the pontoon business has just been growing and growing, and there's all sorts of great offerings, and the business has done a really great job bringing comfort and even style to the market. With Flamingo, what we did is we tried to take all of the great things about it and innovate to create one package that brings all new features to this market.
Now, what you're going to see on this boat, we're going to walk through some of the high features and the highlights in just a moment. Very innovative, and just a little bit of disclosure here. I worked with Brian's dad decades ago at Mercury, and he was an excellent engineer, very creative guy, and he is still involved with the company as well. So it's no surprise that he has helped bring to market something that is really new, exciting, and innovative. Brian, why don't you give us an overview of what Flamingo Pontoons are all about and show us some of the key features that this boat offers?
Absolutely. You know, while we're outside the boat, I think it gives us a great opportunity to talk about construction. So the first thing you'll see is our prismatic hulls. And these prismatic hulls deliver quiet, dry, smooth, and ultra-high performance. Why? Start with our dead rise. We have a 20-degree dead rise, which allows us to cut through chop very clean and smooth. Second, our hulls are bolted directly up to the deck. When you bolt the hulls directly to the deck, it allows the overall chassis to be very stiff while giving it a very smooth engineered ride. Third, it's quiet. We've got a very tall tunnel, so the water can pass through the tunnel. We have a very thick construction on our aluminum, and we have closed cell foam, so no water will wick, but it gives you a very strong, quiet ride. And then performance, right? Performance is a big deal. Putting up to 500 horsepower on these boats. So this boat carves into corners. It turns without losing a lot of speed, and it glides over the water. And the best part is pontoons are social gathering platforms. As you add people to this boat, you don't lose a lot of performance because you're not rolling water over the log. You have a clean edge to carry that load, and it allows us to give you water level swim platforms. These are super structural, they're rigid. We can integrate a ladder directly into it.
Nice.
And your water line's right about here. These don't touch the water in any turn at any speed.
Wow.
While you're running the boat. There's just a pocket of water open. It's actually really beautiful to look at, and you have a really clean, efficient run. So the Flamingo prismatic hulls coupled with our deck construction allows us to deliver quiet, smooth, and ultra-high performance.
And that is super innovative. I've never seen a pontoon configuration like that.
That's right. That's because it's the first time we've been able to put swim platforms on, because we designed the whole system together.
That's awesome. Okay, what else can you tell us about this boat?
Well, why don't we hop on the bow, or we could cruise right up these platforms, and we'll go through the Flamingo Five.
Okay.
5 key features that are only available on a Flamingo.
All right, let's check it out.
So let's start with our wings.
Okay.
So we've got wings on Flamingos. Flamingos have wings, and you can hold 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
This gives you 50% more deck space. So you've got an 8.5-foot beam when your wings are closed. And when you open them, on both sides, you can go to a 13-foot beam.
Wow.
So now let's talk about the Mega Lounge. Part of what makes pontooning great is you have a lot of people that can get on the boat.
Look at that. That's amazing.
So then the big debate is, what floor plan do I want to buy? We decided we're going to give you all the floor plans in one boat. But you know what's neat about this? It's not just innovation for pontoon. This is innovation for the whole marine market. What I'm showing you is the first sun pad that could be oriented on the port side of the boat, the starboard side of the boat. You could face the bow, you could face the stern. This isn't a feature you can buy on a Riva, an Azimuth. It's exclusive to Flamingo, and it's really exciting because gone are the days where you have to decide, how am I going to use the boat? Which one do I want? This boat delivers all those features in one model, and you can move it in every 4-inch increment. So no matter where you want the seating, it'll lock in for you. You can also have bow and stern facing seating, because we all know tubes are really popular. So you can simply flip your seats out, put it down,
Wow.
and now
You guys,
Now that looks like a great place to take a nap.
well, that's an option. Come on up. Let's talk through the serving shield.
By the way, that is really cool. You know, Sea-Doo came out with the switch pontoon, which they call the Lego boat. And one of the things they tout about is that it is very configurable. But there you had to pop out the seats and move them around. This is sliding around on a track. It looks very nice and very easy to do.
We even have
Very
pack
cool.
and play mode, a big hit for all the new parents and grandparents. You can flip all this up
Yep.
into pack and play. Again, our port wing, this gives you 100% more access to the water. Why are pontoons cool? They're easy to get on and off of. They're easy to board. When we open this up, we now have 56.5 linear feet of access to the water from the bow, the port door, the wings, and the stern.
and I can see either with your crew, your kids coming off there, jumping off, swimming, all that kind of stuff.
You know, here's a world first. This is one of my favorites. You know, you talk about kids.
Got all kinds of hidden little tricks here.
Now let's just go enjoy. If you step back for me, Jerry, you can bring this all the way over. You can flip this down. And now you could be fishing, hanging out.
Wow.
And I'm outside the boat, but I'm
Wow.
still on the boat. Obviously, you're not going to run like this, but when you get to where you're going, if you're fishing,
I
in a
like
spot,
that.
You've got grandpa sitting with grandkids. Little pup can be on the water.
Actually-
I've actually done this, and my kids have caught fish.
Yeah, you know, I like that. Actually, as a boater, and I just love the water. I like being as close to the water as I can. That's
And
perfect.
you know, you could see a family hanging out here. You've got a backrest.
No question.
You've got friends. It's just designed around the family and around time on the water. You know, as you mentioned, Jerry, you worked with my father back at Mercury. He started in Marine in 1974. We're a family of boaters, and we built a boat for the family. So let's come on up. I'll show you more features.
Sounds good.
So as we move to the helm, one of the really popular options in these pontoons is a table. And so we wanted to give the customer a great table.
Oh, okay. I like where this is going.
I didn't want that table to have to be stowed. So you've got now the largest table in entertaining on pontoons, and it flips out just like that.
Wow.
And it's durable. This is
Oh
a
my
stable
gosh.
table. So you've got to be able to have a really nice table, and when you get where you're going, not everybody has to move. You can simply flip it up.
Wow.
Now, check this out. With everybody still seated, you've got room to access your locker,
Wow.
your anchor.
Sweet.
There's full storage here for all your life jackets. And if you look inside this, what you won't see is a whole lot of rigging in your seats. Everything's clean, storage throughout this boat so that you can simply store what you need. You can put all your mechanicals under deck, got your table,
Wow.
and
That's
just like
nice.
I really love how you integrated that table. You know, those tables on pontoon boats are often difficult to put up and access, and they're not very sturdy, but you seem to have solved all those issues.
But check this out. Are you ready? So here's what happens. You're on the water, you get your table out, and you put out your food on the table, and now you're sitting eating with your food in your lap. Not anymore. When you're underway on a Flamingo, you have serving shields. So underway, you have dual windshields. It's one of the first pontoons that has dual windshields and has full access to the port side door. I can move this chair back.
Wow,
You can
nice.
see that now you've got a port side door and a windshield.
Wow.
But even better,
Very cool.
a port side door, a windshield, a 45 quart cooler, and you've got a trash chute with not one 7-gallon garbage can, 'cause that might fill up, but two.
Oh, wow. You know, a lot of pontoons, you have a hard time even getting one.
Much less fitting a cooler and garbage.
I also like where you located the cooler. It's very well thought out. You know, some boats offer a built-in cooler, but I'm not a big fan of that. That's because you still have to lug your stuff to the boat, empty the contents into the built-in cooler, and then you need to unload everything once again at the end of the day.
This way, yeah, it's easy as that.
There you go.
So
And-
that's a smarter way of doing it.
We worked really hard that when it was in its place, two things. You can open it and access it, and you can still open that door.
Well, that is an important benefit too, because the other thing you don't want to do is have the cooler in a spot where you have to displace someone to access the cooler.
Like you said, we can grab the anchor without displacing. We can walk through and tie the boat off without displacing. But now, are you ready? With that table out, we can convert our windshields into serving shields, now you have 7 square feet of countertop. Because when you're at rest, you don't need a windshield. When you're underway, you can't have things on your counter.
Good point.
So we converted windshields into serving counters.
Wow.
And because
Man,
there's going to be a party, let's have some fun. So what you've seen now is the Flamingo Five. Our Gemini table, 2 tables coming together to be one, like the Gemini constellation. Our serving shields, windshields while you're underway, and a serving counter when you're at rest. The Mega Lounge that we took you through with all the in near infinite amount of seating configurations, the wings, and flex storage. Check this out, Jerry. This is our storage. This is 8 feet, and all of your engine and critical mechanicals are located in this compartment in a full mechanical room. So gone are the days where you have to listen to your power steering pump whine. You have to figure out which seat are you going to look for your battery in. Everything's fully integrated, clean, and I'm standing 10 inches above the bottom of the boat. So I've got full access for water to run out the back through a bilge pump. And check this out. It's not a little bit of storage. In fact, you can fit all the way up in there, and I'm standing straight in a really clean way.
That is awesome.
So our 5th Flamingo Five is storage. How do you package storage into a boat so that you can go out and not trip over all your stuff?
You know, I've been doing research with boaters for over 3 decades, and no matter whether I'm talking about runabouts, fishing boats, saltwater boats, or pontoons, the one thing boaters can never have enough of is storage.
Right. And even in our Mega Lounge, you know, since we're on the topic, all of this is clean storage.
That is cool that those seats slide around, yet you still have storage underneath.
I knew you'd appreciate that. So when I move it, the storage moves too.
Yep.
So now you have storage that moves with you, that gives you the ability to do what you need. And you know the best place to put a tube? Flip this down, flip this up, pull this wing up. Check it out. You've got storage for a tube.
You know, that is a common problem that nobody has really solved beforehand.
We got it.
An important feature on a boat like this is the console.
Absolutely.
Tell us about the console layout and what is available up there.
So, you know, my brother and I designed and built, with my father, the world's largest outboard motor. But we were always really passionate about what the customer saw. So when it came time to bring the Flamingo user experience to the customer, we got to go and design our own software for the screen. And what you have is the ability to very quickly and very simply go through and configure your boat. So up here, you know, this is my lighting. I can go red. I can go all sorts of different colors here.
Suits your mood.
But I can do the same thing on my cup holders. And if you actually turn your attention to the rear wing there, you see that blue light?
Yep.
I can come over here and I can even configure those lights. And so it's just a lot of fun to be able to bring the boating experience into the helm. But we didn't stop there. If you come over here, you've got your stereo at a touch of a button. You've got the ability to go into nav, and you can run split screen. You can go into multiple panels. So you can look at your water depth, and I could look at all the different things you need to look at the touch of a button. But just as cool, let's say I go into my navigation mode and I come here, I can actually put this down, and I can still see it through my dash. Also, when you're running, it's really important to have quick access. So I can turn all my lights off with a touch of a button. I have access to my power bimini. I've got my navigation and anchor lights right here, my horn and my bilge pump. So I'm not caught guessing how to do the critical functions no matter which environment I'm in. I have wireless charging here. We've got volume. We've got light control. And everything at the touch of a button so that it's easy to use and it's quick to access. You know why we named the company Flamingo?
I have no idea.
In all the families of birds, number one, it's a water bird. Flamingo is the only bird in its family, so it stands apart. It's unique. And if you'll see a flamingo, they're unique. We thought, you know what? In this whole industry of marine, let's come up with something truly unique that's focused on the family, that's special. And every time a family's together in a nice warm climate and you see a flamingo, it's like, wow, there's a flamingo. It's a nice moment. Let's bring that to the inland lakes. Let's bring something truly innovative and unique to everybody. And that's what Flamingo Marine's all about.
You know, I had heard some good things about your new boat, but I had never seen one beforehand. But I am actually blown away by what you just showed me. The level of innovation to solve common boater issues is really impressive.
Thank you. We appreciate it, and we just look forward to spreading the word throughout the market and letting everybody know it's important. These start just under 100,000 MSRP, and we don't have a Flamingo that goes over 240,000 MSRP. So from a price perspective, this is a boat that most American families can buy and enjoy, and the options, all that you've seen is standard. The options are the horsepower, the stereo, and the size of the screen. Those are your options.
Like the one we are in here today, how much does this one go for?
So this boat's MSRP is right around 170 to 179, but you can get in a 24, a 245 Flamingo with a 200 for about 140,000, 135,000. A 22 MSRP base is just below 100,000, and a fully decked out 22 is about 145,000 MSRP.
That's awesome.
Before we go, I know comfort is always important. What can you tell me about the seats in a Flamingo?
You know, it's the little things, and you're hitting on it just right. You know, one of the biggest things we've seen is if you look at the legroom I have, I'm 6 foot. So we've seen a lot of the taller boaters really enjoy this because a lot of the consoles, they're forced like this in pontooning. So you've got a lot of room. Second, we actually had to make our own hinges because we went with a thicker, plusher foam. And so foam is very important in this market because it gives you that seating comfort. So when we looked at how to build the bolsters and how to create the seating, the other thing is we created a little wider angle here, which gives you a chaise lounge in the bow. And this is quickly becoming everybody's favorite seat, but you don't lose the really comfortable bow seat that you've got here. And so if you have a lot of options, but you don't have comfort, you don't have anything, because this is the living room on the water, yet it's also the sports car on the water. So we had to bring those two together.
That is actually beautiful too. It looks like it's all double stitched.
Absolutely.
With the design, accents, and contours. It's a very nice looking boat.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And so last question, who is this boat ideally suited for?
So when we look at pontooning, we look at really a couple key customers. One is the grandparents that are excited to have everybody come together. It's just like a lake house. A pontoon creates a gathering platform. So that's one group of customers. Another group of customers is your family my age in their 40s, trying to get a lot of people out on the water, but you still want a lot of sport and performance and a little edge, a little style, nice stereo. So we see the ability to create a whole new group of customers coming into this segment. And third, there's a lot of customers that have had a pontoon boat for a long time or a tri-toon, and they come and they look at the market and they're like, well, my boat's old, but it's not different. And we wanted to create a feature set that allowed people to get really excited about the new future of this market. And you know what's neat? As we've gone through a few shows and we've seen a lot of retail traction, those are exactly the customers we're selling to. We're selling to the young families, we're selling to the grandparents, we're selling to the very experienced pontooner that knows, and we're seeing a lot of transition from fiberglass to pontoon, whether it's wake, because they've done that for a while and they're excited about this platform, or whether they've got, you know, today there was somebody with a 2007 Rinker and they said, okay, it's time. We decided we're going to go into the pontoon segment. We want performance, we want power, we want style. We're buying a Flamingo. And I'm just really privileged to be able to get to know these new customers and to see, you know, you have a strategy as a business and see it executed, and it's really exceeding all our expectations.
You know, I had heard some good things about your new boat, but I had never seen one beforehand, but I am actually blown away by what you just showed me. The level of innovation to solve common boater issues is really impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And say hello to your father for me.
You got it. Thank you very much.